Happy Monday! Happy Monday! Today is February 2nd, 2026, and we continue with Don Lemon's saga. This is absolutely hilarious. The guy, you can tell the two-tier justice in the United States when you find out that Don Lemon was released with bail only less than 24 hours after his arrest. But J6ers that were picked up, were harassed by FBI, by the police, etc. They were in prison without even charges for months and even years. But anyway, let's take a look at I found here, thanks to Wall Street Apes, a very nice like a continuation of 4 videos, very interesting, in which shows how Don Lemon proceeded that day. And it's funny to see how he still defends himself, how the left protect him, including all Hollywood, including all Hollyweird, all the freaks that they only protect the satanic Satan's workers, little workers. Let's just make a refresh here.
I mean, what do you think of this? I mean, this is unacceptable. It's shameful. It's shameful to interrupt a public gathering of Christians in worship. So,
but there were folks who will say,
I have to take care of my flock.
Okay, but listen, we live there's a constitution and the First Amendment too.
Exactly, there's a constitution that you should be respecting, and the First Amendment doesn't mean that it's freedom of speech, so you can harass and invade any space. That's not the First Amendment. What the First Amendment means, it means you have the freedom of speech to express your idea without having fear of legal consequences. That is what freedom of speech is. Freedom of speech do not give you the permission or encourage you in any way to harass, to invade, to insult, or to disrespect anybody for no reason. It's very different.
Freedom of speech and freedom to assemble and protest.
We're here to worship. We're here to worship Jesus, because that's the hope of these cities. That's the hope of the world, is Jesus Christ.
I want to be very respectful. Please don't push me.
We're here to worship Jesus. Yes. That's why we're here. Yeah. Okay, that's why we're here. That's what we're about.
Don't you think Jesus would be understanding
we're about
and love these folks?
We're about spreading the love.
You see how he twists his words and he twists his beliefs, and he's a piece of shit. Don Lemon is a humongous piece of shit. He's just twisting words, Jesus words, Bible words, in order to somehow justify the invasion of a church. It's unbelievable how they are attacking Jesus and church and religion and faith. If you don't see it, you're another imbecile. You're just another fucking imbecile.
Love of Jesus.
But did you try to talk to them?
No, why am I going to talk to them?
Okay.
No.
I have to take care of my church and my family.
There you go.
So I asked that you actually would also leave this building.
You don't want us to chronicle what happened?
Unless you're here to worship.
I'm always worship. I'm a Christian.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You see, he says he's a Christian because he's the Sunday Christian. He's the very typical Sunday Christian. He goes to church maybe 1.5 hours a week on Sunday. But as soon as he leaves the church, he becomes the very satanic worker that he is for 6.5 days of the week. This is Satan pushing for his agenda.
Well, we're here to worship. We're here to worship. Okay.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Go fuck yourself, fucker.
This is unacceptable.
Let's go with the next video.
Kid. Look, hugging his
So
kid.
see, this is when he was outside, when he was they placed themselves around the church, and he still says he doesn't know the woman that was in prison a couple of days ago. He didn't know the movement. He was just there by chance. But he was basically an organizer of all the movement. He knew. He moved back because he actually said, I'm not part of this. I'm just being a journalist. But no, yes, you were part of it because you actually got inside the church, you actually interrupted the priest, and you attacked and harassed people, including children. They were very scared, and the left are supposed to be the people worried for the children and the love and all that bullshit. So fuck off.
And I imagine it's uncomfortable and traumatic for the people here, but again, careful, it's very slippery right here. It's uncomfortable and traumatic for the people here, but that's what really, careful, please, really slippery, not kidding.
That's what really what you did.
Protesting is about.
Protesting is about. That's what really protesting is about. So let's make them more comfortable, and let's make them feel fear and be afraid of us, because that is what freedom of speech is. That's from the horse's mouth. That's what the left thinks. What a piece of shit you are, Don Lemon. You are a fucking asshole.
I imagine it's uncomfortable and traumatic for the people here, but again, careful, it's very slippery right here. It's uncomfortable and traumatic for the people here, but that's what really, careful, please.
Go fuck really yourself, man. Just go fuck
It's
yourself.
shameful.
Now, let's see
I
here.
first saw the video.
How step by step, you see, we're watching how step by step there, and he's getting arrested. So here in Megyn Kelly's show, let's watch this video.
Saw the video that Don Lemon himself put out about his conduct that day. It was clear to me that we had the predicates for pursuing FACE Act and conspiracy. We did our homework, sent prosecutors there to the ground, took affidavits, took evidence. They buttressed the case that we could witness from Lemon's own testimony and statements and admissions against interest in his own videos. And we have aggressively and very rapidly sought legal process. We're going to pursue this to the ends of the earth.
That's it. But see, the left just hides in the freedom of speech when it's convenient for them. When you, as a right-winger, you try to have freedom of speech. We never attack. We're not the violent ones. We're not. You want to paint us as the violence because we want to protect our guns. We want to protect our right to protect our family, our home, our way of life, and our culture. But which is the things that truly matter. But the left, uses the freedom of speech and the freedom of thought, religion, etc., only when it's convenient for them. So that's what we are all already fed up. The right is already fed up of this bullshit. Let's see this slide here. From Attorney General Pamela Bondi. At my direction, early this morning, federal agents arrested Don Lemon, Trajan Jean Cruz, Georgia Ford, and Jamael Little Lundy in connection with the coordinated attack on City's Church in St. Paul, Minnesota. More details soon. That was on January 30th, 2026. That was 3 days ago. So yeah, he was in prison, but the funny part is that he was released on bail the very same day, and went out to a meeting with the Hollywood stars. And look, here's the video. This is the video I wanted to show you. Look, thanks to Tony, all of Hollywood hates you. Hollywood, keep that in mind. Hollywood hates you. Hollywood thinks you are just an useful fool. Hollywood thinks that you are just a cockroach that has to pay a ticket to go watch their garbage movie. That's what Hollywood thinks about you. They don't like you. They don't respect you. They don't even think you're human. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, Hollywood clapping for Don Lemon. Yeah. Unbelievable. I guess that after that, once the cameras goes off, they start eating children. That's what the next step in the agenda. Following this, I wanted to show you. This is very interesting. The left always talks about white supremacy, that white men, especially white right-wing men, are basically Satan, and that we are a threat to the world, a threat to society, a threat to evolution, a threat to global system. That's what we are. We are a threat to the globalist system. That's what we are. We're not gonna accept that you people call us white people devils, and we're not gonna fight back. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen anymore. We're fucking done with you. We are fighting back now. We are back again. And as they always complain about us white people and calling us names and we're evil and that we should be erased from the face of the earth, look at this. Little reminder, according to Ilan Homer and Don Lemon, white men are the problem. That's what they always say, but look at that. This cunt is married to this thief. Well, this too is funny with the story that is happening on. I'm gonna show you a video later on. I'm gonna make a video later on these two thieves on their winery that went up from $15,000 to $5 million in 1 year. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Not even Bitcoin makes that move. And then you have Don Lemon with his husband, who is white too. So why are they? Don't you think it's a little convenient? They use the color, the skin color, and the racism card, and the victim card only when it's convenient for the left. I guess white men are evil unless they think like me. So we as white people, we have no choice. We have no choice. We have to surrender and submit to what the black or brown people wants. Funny. It's not gonna happen. Also, look at this. TMZ. Never forget. TMZ cheered when Charlie Kirk died. Remember that? They lied about it, claiming that it was a hilarious car accident. Now, they're acting like Don Lemon getting arrested for storming a church is the end of democracy. All they do is lie. Propagandists. It's absolutely truth. These are imbeciles. Let's listen to this fucker.
Janet, go to have somebody look at the Fox.
He's freaking out.
Trump just posted that Charlie Kirk is dead.
Yeah, of course. It wasn't a joke, you motherfucker. Oh, sorry for that. It wasn't a joke, you fucking piece of shit. Oh, this is also good.
People of all stripes, whether you're...
Listen to... I want you to pay attention to this video. This is very important to pay attention because he's openly inviting people to buy guns. He says, buy it legally, get your license, blah, blah, blah. But when you invite somebody, when you speak openly in public the way he is doing, because like it or not, a lot of people follows Don Lemon, so he should be careful with his words in public. In private and in public, but in public more, because there is a lot of crazies out there. I rest my case with all the shootings and all the people that has been killed lately. They are all leftists and they are followers or Don Lemon or people like him. So this motherfucker in this video is openly inviting everyone to buy guns and to protect their rights because they have to protect themselves against ICE. Don Lemon is inviting people to buy guns to protect themselves against ICE, against the officers of government that are coming to do their job. Listen to this.
Black people, brown people of all stripes, whether you're an Indian American or a Mexican American or
I didn't hear any white people because I'm sure there's also white people that are with liberals. There's also white people that are poor. But no, he doesn't address them. He addressed to black and brown people.
wherever you are, go out in your place where you live and get a gun legally, get a license to carry legally. Because when you have people knocking on your door and taking you away without due process as a citizen, isn't that what the Second Amendment was written for? black people, brown people of all stripes, whether you're an Indian American or a Mexican American,
Okay,
or
we
whoever you
we
are,
just watched
go-
it. The hate is the card that they use to manipulate weak people of weak mind in order to make us fight. People like this, they feed on us fighting each other. That's their job. That's their goal, to divide so they can keep us conquered and submitted. But as long as we don't open our eyes and that we don't realize how they are using you, how they're abusing you, how they're manipulating you, how they're manipulating your feelings and your thoughts, and even the principles of the political parties, everything is being manipulated. That's their goal. And when that happens, there is a moment where people has to open their eyes, and they will open their eyes. And when that happens, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be very ugly. This Don Lemon, if he had stormed a synagogue instead of a church. That's true. Because realize why is Jesus Christ and the Catholic and the Christian churches attacked so much? I'm not religious. I do have a direct relationship with God. I love God. I love Yeshua. I pray every day, in the morning, in the afternoon. I pray during all day long. I talk to my God, to my Father, to my Creator. But have you realized that they all attack Jesus? Islam wants to make Jesus Muslim. He was not. The left is attacking the church because they want to impose Satan in our lives. I rest my case. Watch any movie from Hollywood, or watch meetings, the reunions, the gatherings of people from Hollywood. It's all Satan. People doing this, people doing this, people doing different stuff that those of us who doesn't know what that means, they think, they're just doing, that's cool, yeah. No, this is calling the devil, and they know it. This is calling, we all know what this is, right? We all know what this is, right? Like this. I did the other eye. We all know what that means. So it's there. You just have to open your eyes and realize that they don't want anything good for you. Let's see another video. Have another one
the
here.
type of Christianity that, and there's a certain degree of entitlement. I think people who are, in the religious groups like that, it's not the type of Christianity that I practice, but I think that they're entitled, and that entitlement comes from a supremacy, a white supremacy. And they think that this country was built for them, that it is a Christian country, when actually we left England because we wanted religious freedom. It's religious freedom, but only if you're a Christian and only if you're a white male, pretty much.
See what I just said? It's only the white male. He attacks the white male, so he's attacking his husband in this very moment. And his husband must be such a cook that when he gets back home, very good, white man evil. How stupid.
So yeah, I absolutely 100%, but it's an intimidation tactic. And I said I don't understand how
Intimidation tactic is attacking a church during sermon, and when while the people is gathered there listening to the pastor, and they're messing with nobody. That is harassment. That is abusive. That is fascism.
I've become the face of it when I was a journalist. I do understand that I'm the biggest name there. And I'm also, as I was on with my producers this morning, you and Tyler talk all the time. My producers were saying, I said, how did I become the face of this? And my producer said, Don, you're a gay black man in America.
Yeah. So you're untouchable. You're a black gay in America. Today in 2026, that means that you are untouchable, you fucking asshole. You're the bad guy. You haven't realized, but you're the bad guy. Look at this. Don Lemon was released without a bail less than 24 hours from his arrest for storming a Baptist church. Meanwhile, Trump supporters were held in isolation for months and even years before charges were even filed on them on January 6th. Too tired justice system, what I just said at the very beginning of the video. Look at this. This were the conditions they had the J6ers sleeping on the floor. Lucky that he has at least that little blue pad. This is absurd. Look at this. The people coming out of the church.
My son, and now I gotta go home. I'm sorry that you guys are so angry
I'm just chronicling. I'm not with the group.
Oh,
I'm not with the group.
What do I have to say?
Can you understand why they're angry?
I don't understand any of this because I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man who loves the Lord and is a good father.
go.
This is what we look forward to: is coming, being with our family, and praising Jesus. And that's not something that we have to run away from. So
Never.
This is kind of a bad day for us. But, we're going to heaven, so that's the best
Amen.
news we got.
Yes,
Do
sir.
you understand that some of these folks feel voiceless?
I don't understand what. 'cause
So
right
you
now
think?
I'm
So he thinks that the voiceless, the quote unquote voiceless people that harass in that church, that's the way they can be heard. Why didn't they go to I don't know, to CNN and storm CNN or storm MSNBC or storm in Canada CTV? I don't know. What they don't know, they go and they attack the weakest link of the chain. They go and attack. Why they don't go to, I don't know, to the Proud Boys headquarters? Why don't they go to a Proud Boys headquarters and go try to harass them while they're in the meeting? And let's see how that goes. That'll be beautiful.
upset right now. I don't really have I'm thirsty and I can't think very clearly. So what I want to do is just say we love you. My son and I love you guys. And that's
I'm a journalist. They're activists.
The
Yeah.
simplest thing we can say is that we love you guys.
What do you mean, you guys?
Well, whoever's here in this house.
What do you mean, you guys? I'm not a guy. I'm a faggot.
Okay.
Sorry.
We don't distinguish
say it.
between Christian and non-Christian. We love everyone. We want everyone to come to heaven.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. We want
Yeah.
folks to go to heaven. And if we need to talk about these things, then, I mean, this isn't the time for that, really. I mean,
But don't you think until we go to heaven, if you believe in that there should be some sort of peace here on earth and that people should have agency and we shouldn't be beating people up off the street?
that's
We shouldn't be beating people off of the street. What the hell are you talking about, dude? So, what are you doing? What? It's a stupid. I don't know if these people is. They are very imbecile because they contradict themselves every 2 minutes, and they think that we are not following their stupid conversation or their stupid argument. They think that we are as stupid as they are.
And we should be abiding by the Constitution?
I think
Go
that's just
fuck
a little
yourself.
bit loaded for me right now. What you're doing.
Why so?
Well, I don't want to interview right now. I
There
don't
you
want
go.
to interview. I just want
Okay.
to tell you guys I love you. I don't need to interview right now because I want to be with my son. It's Sunday. It's time for rest.
With my
and
family,
for
that's it.
renewal. I would like to answer your question, but I just can't right now.
Okay, thank you.
There
I
you go.
appreciate
Go
it.
fuck yourself. Faggot. Oh, and there is a different story here. This Valentina Gomez. She went to a church, but it was a different story. She went to a church, and this pastor actually asked her, and she replied. She spoke her mind. That's what we all have to do. So look, calling for my arrest or deportation will never work. Don Lemon got arrested because he disrupted a religious service. I didn't get arrested because the fake pastor asked for my opinion, which is very different. Now let's listen to the confrontation.
I quoted the Bible at a pedophile church and they escorted me out.
Listen.
I quoted the Bible at a pedophile church and they escorted me out.
I would say Romans 1:32, homosexuality is a sin, and whoever supports that is worthy of death. You're not a pastor. You are.
See? Unbelievable!
Leave your pride behind, get on your knees, and follow Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Ask for forgiveness.
Well done.
Follow Jesus Christ. He's the way, the truth, and the life. Do not use his name in vain, because that's exactly what this church is doing. He's using his name in vain.
There you go. Well
This
done.
church is an abomination. All of you
100%.
are an abomination.
You are.
When I'm in Congress, I'm taking away the 501(c)(3) status of pedophile churches and terrorist mosques. We will ban halal, hijab,
Yes,
and once
yes.
their terrorist funding dries up,
Get the
I will
hell
start
out.
buying them and tearing down every mosque one by one.
Fuck them.
I look forward to
We are
making Texas
Christians.
the
We believe
worst
in
place
God. We believe in
rumors
Jesus
and
Christ. You don't like
terrorist
it?
Muslims to live,
Get the
so
fuck
help me
out.
God. Jesus is King.
That's it. Jesus is king. We are Christians. We believe in God. We believe in Jesus Christ. We will defend our culture, our beliefs, and our religion. So Muslims, go fuck yourself. You know what? I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna wrap it up here because I'm really getting very fucking pissed off. I'm gonna make another video later on about Hitler and Homer. I invite you to watch it. And guys, don't fall for the left. Don't fall for their lies. Don't fall for their fake union, because they don't want anything. They want nothing to do with you unless you think like them. If you dare to have your own ideas, then you are against them. So have some balls, grow up hair, and stand your ground, defend your position, defend your family, defend your ideas, defend your religion, defend your beliefs, as long as you're on the right side. Listen to others, open up the debate, a fair debate, and remember, our job is to bring people to the light, not to push them into the darkness. So those who we can save, save them. Those who doesn't want to be saved, let them burn. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for subscribing, sharing, and like. Have a nice day. See you later.